In this session, I would like to talk on life table techniques. Life table is a model describing mortality experience of a group of persons whose number diminishes gradually by deaths. This technique was in the early days applied to actuarial science only. For the first time, Professor John Grant used this concept in his publication Bills of Mortality, and later in 1693 Hawley constructed a life table using all the columns of life table as we use today. The life table technique is applied in variety of science today. Its usefulness is immense and important in almost all sciences, particularly in demography. The life table is defined as a description of mortality experience of a hypothetical cohort whose number decreases gradually by deaths until all persons die out. There are two sets of types of life table. One set is either a period or cohort life table. In the case of period life table, the mortality experience of actual population applied to a hypothetical cohort and table is arrived. In the case of cohort life table, the mortality experience of real cohort is used for construction of life table. The cohort life table may also be called a generation life table. In these two cases, period life table is very easy and can be constructed within a short period of time. The case of generational life table, the researcher has to wait for so many years, all the individuals in the real cohort are die out. So, construction of cohort life table requires a minimum of 80 years to 100 years. Another set of type of life table is either a complete life table or an abridged life table. In the case of complete life table, the values are presented for all ages in singular ages. In the case of abridged life table, the values are presented in the table for age groups, say either 5 years or 10 years. Of these two, complete and abridged life table, construction of abridged life table is easy relatively, and most of the occasions people resort to the construction of abridged life table because the calculation is requiring less time and values can be arrived very easily. Assumptions of life table. The cohort under study is closed to migration. That is, the size of the population under consideration changes only due to death of its members. Number 2, each member of the cohort is exposed to the risk of death at each age according to a fixed schedule, and the schedule is constant. Third assumption is the size of the cohort is always fixed number of births of same sex, say 100,000, which is called the radix of the table. Fourth assumption is the number of deaths are assumed to be evenly distributed over the age interval except for the first few years. Fifth assumption is life tables are generally constructed for males and females separately, since mortality rate for both sexes over the ages vary. Of the assumptions given, the numbers 1, 2 and 3 together imply that all those born should die and no one from outside should enter into the population. So, in these 5 assumptions, the important one is population is closed to migration, and another assumption is the risk of death is uniform and according to fixed schedule of mortality and is constant. The basic function of a life table are 6 in numbers. They are NQX, NDX, small lx, N capital Lx, Tx and E naught x. Of these functions, small lx, Tx and E naught x are defined for exact age x and rest of them for age interval x to x plus n. The function NQX is the basic input of the life table or the initial function from which all other functions are derived. For the cohort life table, information is available only on survivors, that is small lx, and hence the small lx forms the basic unit of the life table, or the small lx forms the basic input of the life table. The interpretation of the functions of the life table are: column 1, x to x plus n, the period of life between two exact ages x and x plus n. In the case of abridged life table, n is taken as 5 or 10 years, whereas in the case of complete life table, x equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. and n. Column 2 is NQX values, that is the probability of dying before reaching the age x plus n for a person who is of exact age x. In the case of complete life table, the notation is Qx. Sometimes another life table function Px as a complement of Qx can also be calculated, that is Px equal to 1 minus Qx and Npx equal to 1 minus Nqx. In the column 3, the survivors or Lx values are presented, that is the number of persons living by exact age x at the beginning of the age interval. In this LS column, L0 value is considered to be the radix of the table, which is assumed to be 100,000. The Lx column starts with L0, that is birth cohort or the radix, and this Lx is a decreasing function of age. The Lx values can be calculated as follows: Lx plus n equal to Lx into Npx, or Npx equal to Lx plus n divided by Lx. Column 4, number of deaths are reported, which is denoted by the notation Ndx, which means the number of deaths out of Lx persons during the age interval x to x plus n, that is Ndx equal to Lx into Qx. Hence Lx plus n equal to Lx into 1 minus Qx, which is again equal to Lx into Npx. In the column 5, the number of person years of lived by Lx persons are presented. The notation is N capital X, which means that the number of person years lived by Lx persons during the age interval x to x plus n. In the case of interval being 1 year, this function is denoted by mathematical notation capital Lx. This column gives the population of life table by age. This capital X values can be calculated from survivors. That is, in the case of complete life table, capital X equal to half of the persons in the Lx values of the subsequent ages, or capital X equal to Lx plus n divided by 2. For an abridged life table, the value NLx equal to n by 2 into Lx plus n, where x is greater than 2. Since the death rate are higher in the initial ages of life, linear relationship is not valid for the ages 0 and 1. Therefore, the approximate values of capital L0 and capital L1 can be obtained by using approximation as given below. That is, capital L0 equal to 0.3 times small l0 plus 0.7 times L1, and capital L1 is equal to 0.4 L1 plus 0.6 L2. For the rest of the ages, half of the population in the successive ages of the Lx values. That is, for example, for age 10, NLx equal to n by 2 into Lx plus n, and so on. In the column 6, Tx values are reported. Tx values represents total lifetime after age x. This is the total number of person years lived by the survivors Lx in the future. This is given by the cumulative totals of the n capital Lx values after the age x. That is, Tx equal to n capital Lx plus n capital Lx plus n plus and so on, and plus Ly, where Ly is the person years lived by survivors at age y, which is the last age or age group. Ly is the person years lived by the survivors at age y, that is, Ly persons after the age y can be obtained by using the approximation that is given by Ty equal to capital Ly, which is equal to small ly divided by my, where my is the mortality rate at age y. In the column 7, expectation of life at age x is reported. The notation is E0 x. This is the average number of years to which the survivors Lx are expected to live. This is given by E0 x equal to Tx by Lx. If x equal to 0, then E0 not equal to T0 by L0. E0 not is of special importance and is commonly known as expectation of life at birth. This is widely used measure of the mortality in many purposes. The interpretation of this function is the same for both the complete and abridged life table. There are some relationship among the life table functions. The important function is number 1 being that all the functions of life table can be related to NQX column, because NQX is the main input and from which other functions are derived. For example, Lx plus 1 equal to Lx into 1 minus Qx, which is equal to Lx into Px, where Npx equal to Px into Px plus 1 into Px plus 2 into Px plus 3, etc. Since n capital X and other functions are related to small lx, they can also be related to NQX without any problem. The second important relationship with other functions of life table is the life table survival rates. NSX equal to n capital X plus n divided by n capital X. For example, for a particular age, 5Sx equal to 5Lx plus 5 divided by 5Lx for a life table constructed for 5 early age interval. The third important relationship with the other functions of life table is the life table death rate, which is explained by an equation mx equal to dx by capital Lx, where dx is the number of deaths of persons aged x to x plus 1 in a year lived by the population aged x to x plus 1. Mx is called central life table death rate, whereas the age specific death rate capital Mx equal to dx by px, where dx is the total number of deaths of age x during a year and px is the mid year population at age x. Small lx, that is the life table death rate, is equal to dx by capital Lx, which is also equal to dx divided by Lx minus of dx. From this function, Qx can be related with Mx as Qx equal to 2mx divided by 2 plus mx. This is the equation used for the conversion of age specific death rate into age specific mortality rate. In the case of abbreviated life table, nqx equal to 2n into nmx divided by 2 plus n nmx. Fourth important function with other functions of life table is the life table birth and death rates. The total number of deaths in a life table, which is equal to L0, which can be calculated by adding deaths in all the ages or age groups, which is equal to d0 plus d1 plus d2 etc., and last age is dy, which can also be calculated using small l values, which is equal to L0 minus L1 plus L1 minus L2 plus etc., Ly minus 2 minus Ly minus 1 plus Ly minus 1 minus Ly plus Ly. In the above equation, all the terms get cancelled and L0 only remains. Hence, the total deaths in the life table is equal to L0, which is also equal to total births. In other words, total number of births and deaths are equal in a life table, and so the life table population is considered to be a stationary population. That means the growth rate is 0. The life table death rate and birth rate is equal to 1 by E0 naught, which is also equal to small L0 by T0, where L0 is the total number of births and deaths and T0 is the total population of the life table. Another important aspect of the life table technique is construction of life table. Here, the computational procedure of an abbreviated life table involves the following steps. Step 1, prepare a table with 7 columns and enter mathematical notations in each column as given. X to x plus n in the column 1, nqx in the column 2, small lx in the column 3, ndx in the column 4, n capital X in the column 5, tx in the column 6, e0x in the column 7. Step 2, enter the age interval in the column 1 as 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 9 and so on and so forth. The last age group open interval may be 65 plus or 70 plus. Step 3, convert the observed age specific death rates, that is mx values, into age specific mortality rates, that is qx values, using the approximation qx equal to 2mx divided by 2 plus mx, or adopting any other equation suggested by Reed-Merrill or Grewal or any other author, and enter the qx values in the column 2. Step 3, assume 100,000 births, which is the radix of the table, and enter the number against age 0, which is the value for small l0. Step 5, multiply mortality rate of age 0 with the assumed births, that is 100,000, and enter the results, that is D0. In other words, number of deaths in that age interval 0 to 1 in the column 4 for age 0. Step 6. Now deduct the deaths, that is D0, from the survivors small l0 to get the survivors at the age 1, that is small l1, and enter the results for age group 1 to 2. Then repeat this process for all the ages and complete the columns 3 and 4. Now compute the person years of life, that is n capital X values, using the formula for the first two ages, namely age 0 and 1. For age 0, the capital X values can be calculated by using the approximation, that is capital 0 equal to 0.3 times small l0 plus 0.7 times small l1, and capital L1 equal to 0.4 small l1 plus 0.6 times small l2. And for all other ages, the general formula is given by 0.5 Lx plus 0.5 Lx plus n for all other ages, when n is the age interval, and enter the results in the column 5. Step 8, that is Tx values. These values are cumulative frequency of the Lx values from below, and enter the results in the column 6. For example, Tx equal to Lx plus 1 plus Lx plus 2 etc. plus Ly minus 1 plus Ly. For age 20, the Tx values is given by T20 equal to 5L20 plus 5L25 plus 5L30 plus etc. plus 5L65 plus L70 plus. Step 9, divide Tx values by corresponding small lx values for all age groups and enter the results for each age group, that is the Ex value, in the column 7. With this, the computation process is complete. In this session, we discussed the life table, its types, functions of the various columns of the life table, and also computation procedure.